Please, can we turn on the phone? So last time I promised you guys that we are going to dwell extensively on cameras, and this is a very good opportunity and privilege for some of us that have not gotten an in-depth knowledge about camera and CCTV and how it works, especially my trainees and some of the employees that are new to this industry. So, and I've taken time to split it into different modules, module 1, module 2, module 3. But I am going to, at the course of my lecture, I'm going to put up everything in a scatter format. But guess what? At the end of the whole thing, you'll be able to understand it very, very well. So this morning, we are going to look at the types of camera, types of CCTV, types of CCTV. That is what we'll look at this morning. Then I will be showing you the different types of CCTV. I'll be showing you the different types of CCTV. Then I will also project through my slides to show you some of the types. So follow me patiently while we use idea to wait for those of us, because this class is supposed to start by 8. So now we said something last time. We said something about CCTV. Who can remind me what is CCTV? Choma has charge. What is CCTV? Clap for her. Now, the word CCTV, what is the word of the acronym? What is the meaning of the acronym CCTV? Who have idea? What is the meaning of acronym CCTV? Closed circuit television. Why is it a closed circuit television? Why is it a closed circuit television? Who have answer?
Because it's not publicly broadcasted.
Good. A TV station like Arise TV, a TV station like China's TV, a TV station like most of African Magic and whatever, those ones are open circuit. Why? Because the public have access to it. But this one is a closed circuit because it's only you that have access to it, and you can only, anybody you give access, that is the only person that can view it, and it's within the terrain of your view. You are not broadcasting it out. Because you are not broadcasting it out, that is why they call it closed circuit. It's not going out, it's just within. You know, in electrical we have open and close. So it's closed within the vicinity of your confinement, within your environment, within the specific location that you are, and you are not transmitting it. For instance, I put a transmitter, I take it to air for people to see it, then it's no longer a closed circuit. I don't know if you understand. Then it's no longer a closed circuit. So that is the meaning of CCTV. And last week we took time to check the history, that is the genealogy, how it come about and all those stuff. But today we look at this camera practically. So how I wish they will present us with the cameras and everything that we need, like short cable, then the indoor, outdoor, so that while we learn, we will be practicalizing it as we see all these things. So I wish the sales team will give us a cable, give us BNC, give us camera, give us the new power pack. So, and the camera, I think we have some cameras here, so you might not bother yourself. Okay, give us a working one. Give us a working one so that we'll demonstrate it and see everything work. We promise that within 2 hours or 1 hour plus, the class should be a done thing. So now while we wait for them, we dwell extensively on these cameras. I told you what camera is all about. I told you about megapixel, like what megapixel is all about. I told you the reason why iPhone is more expensive than some phone. I don't want to make a comparison. Then I told you that the more megapixel, the more the ability for an object to be clearer. You understand? So for instance, I'm using 2 megapixel. I cannot compare it where I'm using 5 megapixel. I cannot compare it where I'm using 7 and all those stuff. So the more the more clearer. Then also we talk about there are types of camera that you use in inside and outside. There are the ones that is meant for outside. There are the ones that are meant for inside. The one that are meant for outside is in bullet form. Is in what? Bullet form. Please don't quote me right. That does not mean that some occasion that they cannot use that one inside. But specifically, it's meant for outside so that it will not be damaged by water. So the way they design the shape, the way they make it, so even if water touch on it, it will not get it damaged. Why the ones that are meant for inside, we refer to that one, they are more online like, looking like a dome shape, like dome camera. So they call those ones dome because it's in a dome shape. So now maybe I should show you why we wait for them to come. Maybe I should show you outdoor cameras, how they look like. No. We need a short cable. What you are bringing is too long. We need a short cable that we can practicalize. This one. Cut a short cable with power. A short cable with power. So please, if you have any question regarding the cameras, like the type and all those stuff, so come up while we wait for them to give us what we need to work with. Any camera that is in bullet form is called what? Huh? Is it? Any camera that is in bullet form, what do you call it? Come on, talk now. Outdoor camera, good. So those cameras that are in bullet form are called outdoor camera because they appear, their look. I want to show you a picture of example of an outdoor. We have it here, so there's no need of showing you anything. If you watch the shape of this camera, if you watch the shape of this camera, this thing can be, let somebody bring this thing to lose. If you watch the shape of this camera, you see that this is an outdoor camera and we call it bullet camera. Then why the other one that is an indoor? This is what? An indoor camera, and sometimes they refer it as form of dome. So this is an indoor camera, while the other one is an outdoor camera. So this morning we are going to look at camera at full. I don't have that time for us to be teaching and teaching. We'll look at the camera, we'll look at the practical way of installing it. Then maybe probably on our next class, we'll now look at people install it. We see us install it. Now, I move. CCTV types. We have two basic types of CCTV. We have two basic types of CCTV, the IP and the HD. two basic types of CCTV, the IP and the HD. Now we look at the IP. That IP is a topic of another day, but today I will dwell basically on the HD. What is HD? When we talk about HD camera, doing CCTV installation with HD camera, what is HD? Miracle, what is the meaning of HD? What is the meaning of HD? Who have idea? What is HD? If you have idea, go ahead. High dimension. Good. This HD, I can refer to them as analog. With the present dispensation, they are analog cameras. They are analog camera. Now, the HD cameras are those cameras whereby you use a coaxial cable. You use coaxial cable, you need a BNC, and they operate they collect signal in an analog form. So those ones are the HD cameras, and they are more common. They are very, very, very common. The HD cameras are very, very, very common. They are very common. So those are the types of cameras where you use BNC. Now, let's look at HD components. HD component. Please don't mind me. I will project when it's necessary. Let's look at HD component. HD component. Are we all seeing the board? Huh? Now, there are components that makes up HD installation. There are components that makes up HD camera installation. And one of those components is one camera. One what? One is what? Camera. Now, I was telling you before, under HD camera, that is where we talk about the indoor and the outdoor. Classification according to location, as in where you want to install it. Then we now start talking about the indoor and the outdoor. I told you before that the indoor, this is example of an indoor HD camera. Indoor HD camera. Now, the specific thing about this camera is that this camera uses BNC. This camera also uses a coaxial cable. You understand me? Now, I am not rating this camera with MP now. When it comes to rating camera with MP, you don't talk about whether it's outdoor or indoor. You rate it 2 MP, 5 MP, and so on. But now, I am looking at this camera with where you install it, the environment that you install it. For that, this is an indoor camera. Is that clear now? This is an indoor camera. And this indoor camera, if you look at this camera very, very well, you will see that this camera have two basic units. Two basic units. One side is the power, while the other side is the data. The data is the video, the signal. Hello? Now, the power section of this camera, if you look at this camera very well, you see that this camera have how many cord does this camera have? Input. Two input. One side is to bring in your power, then while the other side is it an input or output? Output. Don't get it twisted. This BNC side is output, while this side is what? Input. It takes in power and bring out signal. Now, when you bring out this signal is sent to where? To the DVR. So this is the camera. This camera that we are seeing, two basic units. The two basic units are, one side is the power, while the other side is the signal. Now that is why the cable that you want to use for this camera, they will be telling you coaxial cable with power, coaxial cable without power. You understand? Coaxial cable with power enables you to carry power straight, a cable that contain power, then you now have it and power. Now if you use a coaxial cable without power, that means you are going to draw a power source separately from another place to here. And guess what? This camera uses DC. When I was doing inverter class, I told you about AC voltage and DC voltage. Which voltage does your phone use? DC voltage. Which voltage does your this type of fan use? AC voltage. You can equally have this type of fan that has DC voltage. Your laptop DC. So camera is what? DC. There is nothing that operates without DC. If I did not eat since 5 days, I'm sure that I will not have the voice to talk here. If care is not taken, I might have eaten this morning, just like Priscilla. I don't know if you understand. That is where I draw my strength. Where does camera draw his strength? Power. That's why they call it power. You understand? So it draws strength from power, then voltage supply to it. Now, if I have an AC supply, what do I do so that I can power this camera? Don't go and put your life and neutral on this camera. The next thing you hear is it will not even take 1 minute. What is 1 minute sef? Seconds. As you are just put it, before you remove your hand, you've had it. Now, how many of us are electrical students here? Electrical. Please indicate now. Okay, I want to ask questions. Maybe I'll start with you. Is it that all your family want to be electrical people? I know many people in your place that are electrical now. So now, this is a camera, and this camera is using 12 volts. This is a camera, and this camera is using what? 12 volts. And they gave me 220 volts AC. I'm using 12 volts DC. How do I power this camera?
Honestly, I can't.
You cannot relate. I'll pardon you. They will you both should tell him the rules. Okay. He said he cannot relate because he has not gotten an in-depth stuff about AC. Do you know about AC and which level are you?
400.
400 level. By now you should know about AC and DC.
Yes,
what is AC?
Alternating current.
What is DC?
Direct current.
Good. Now what is the difference between AC and DC?
Alternating current alternates. This direct current is direct. Alternating current is not direct. It goes through. I don't know how to.
That's the problem we're having in school. They will be teaching us, but we don't know the practical side of it. Now look at it. How do I now change alternating current to direct current?
That's what I'm not sure about.
That's what you don't know. How do I now change a direct current to alternating current? That talks about rectifier and inverter. An inverter converts your direct current to alternating current. A rectifier converts. So what do I need to achieve this goal now? That they gave me 220 amps AC, and they said I should power this. What do I need? Good. Rectifier circuit. And that is what you can find inside this your small adapter. Can I have this? There is small adapter here. That is what you can find inside this your small adapter. Abeg, you take this call. Tell this person that will come, but we are on training. When we are done, we'll come. You understand? Rectifier circuit. That is what you can find inside your charger. What do you call this? What do you call it? adapter, power adapter. Now, you beginning to imagine, hold it. You begin to imagine this side. If I plug this side now, I plug it to what? AC supply. Is that clear now? I plug this one to what? AC supply. Now, e come in here. After I pass this place, e come out. This place is 19 volts. For laptop, this is a laptop charger. Don't mind the fact that it's type C. This place is what?
19 volts.
19 volts. The same way, they also have this one that produces 12 volts. What is inside the circuit? Sontom, what is inside the circuit? Good. Passes through series of processes, filtration and whatever. Then e now bring out a single unit called a rectifier circuit. So that means I need an adapter for me to get this. Now, we'll start. This camera, this is the signal side of the camera. This side that has a BNC. Why this is the power side? If I tear this thing, if I tear this power side, do you have a camera that is not in use here? I guess so. If I tear this, can you remove that one? We also have some here. Can you put your hand here? It's like there is a camera here. If I remove this and cut this off, see camera. If I cut this off, I will see what? Two cables. Can you cut it off? If I cut this off, I will see this IP. No, don't use IP. Keep that one. Before you used to have so many cameras. Put your hand here. If I cut this off, I will see two cables. Those two cables that I will see, like this camera is working. I guess. Straight it in this way. Maybe somebody should remove that one and cut it off so that they will see what you are doing. Now, if I cut this, I will see two cables inside. Those two cables, what are they? Plus and minus. Positive and negative. That is this. And you see what? This camera is polarity bias. What do I mean by when a system is polarity bias? Opa, you have idea? Huh? Tell us.
It follows a strict compliance with the charge.
Good. This copper can speak English well. Now, you don't just carry positive, put anywhere, and you think it will work. You can even damage the camera itself. So on that note, follow. If it is positive, follow. In fact, be sure of what they are doing. Don't exchange polarity. Where you have positive, put negative. Where you have negative, you put negative. That is camera for you. This I present to you CCTV outdoor indoor camera. And the same principle that govern this, the same thing govern the other one. Then if you look at the outdoor, you also find two cable. Now, guess what? Inside this cable is how many? Inside this one is how many? Two, abi? Inside this one is how many? Huh? Good. So that inside this signal lies how many cable? Two. Inside this signal lies how many cable? Even Pascal is confused. Okay. So now we will cut it to that and see. Now look at this again. It is possible for you to find this thing that has three mouths. Three is coming. In the sense that You can bring that one. Do you know that this camera has, some of this camera has capacity of capturing your voice? Like when you are talking, it will capture your voice. So those ones are now, in those days, not these modern days, oh, they'll give you three mounts. One is the BNC, one is the power, and one is the audio. But guess what? They have started passing audio here through the BNC. So those are the ones that we call camera with mic. The audio will now follow through the BNC. That is the most model type. But before, when we put this, we look for a speaker. We put the speaker, we look for mic, we put the mic close to where you have the camera, so that when they are talking, the mic will be transmitting the voice. Sometimes the voice and the video might not be, you understand, it might not happen the same time. Maybe you are transmitting voice separate, you are transmitting video separate. Sometimes somebody come here, Emeka enter here and talk. After Emeka have left, before the voice will now start coming. I don't know if you understand. So the voice, at the process of transmitting this information, the voice will not rhyme with the video. Sometimes when you are watching TV, you see that somebody is on it, is talking. Before you know, the voice is coming. The person has already gone. The voice is in the other. It's either the voice first or but now this technology have the voice over the data. You understand? As it's going, it's carrying the voice. Now we are going to take time to cut this so that we see what is inside. Now that is camera for you. I have two basic units, the power and what? The data. The data side is what? The video, right? The power and what? Don't forget, my question is coming, no? My question is coming, get ready. So now, after camera, where we talk about the indoor and outdoor, then that indoor and outdoor, we now talk about the bullets and the dome. Don't forget that all these things I'm saying, we are still under HD camera, and HD camera somehow is analog cameras. Now, I want to talk about the DVR. Okay, maybe I should take you through the camera so that if you can see the different types of camera on a pictorial ground like this. Let me see if I have. Catalog. I don't see this. Huh? This camera is what? This one 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 is what? So why do you call it bullet? Godwin, why is it called bullet? Okay. Next person, why do you call it? Why do you call it bullet? Are you sure that that is the answer? Why do you call it bullet? Okay, is bullet shaped like this? Have you seen bullet?
Maybe because it's called bullet because the way the camera is being
It's
shaped,
like gun.
not like and something like this one, is brain cannot enter and pass through the camera.
I'm talking about why is it called bullet? As in, what is so specifically using the name bullet? It's like most of us. Have you seen gun? Is gun shaped not like this? Eh? Hmm? Does it not looking like bullet form something? So the other one that is dome, you know dome now. When you see dome, you're able to know uh, dome. Look at them. This one, they are dome. Bullet, bullet, bullet. It's like bullet. Let me not expatiate what you know. Eh? You know it. You want me to start expanding it. So now the next thing that we look at here is the DVR. That's the next thing that we'll look at here. The DVR. The DVR. The what? The DVR. I want to look at the DVR. What is DVR? Who knows the meaning? What is DVR? That is my secretary. Digital video recorder. Thank you very much. DVR is what? Digital video recorder. Can somebody tell me more about DVR? Who is there? Tell me about DVR. Precious wanted to say something, but Precious is a stammerer. Because of that, Copper want to say, oh yeah, tell me about DVR.
DVR makes use of coaxial cables to transmit video signals through analog methods.
Okay, thank you. I think this is a very good definition. Clap for him now. DVR transmit through analog. You understand? So a DVR or digital video record is a device that used to record video footage digitally, most commonly from CCTV surveillance system. Now, guess what? There's something they call eDVR. eDVR. There's another type of DVR that they call eDVR. That E means embedded DVR. Now, eDVR has an inbuilt SSD. Hello? eDVR have an inbuilt SSD. I don't need to hard disk. Install hard disk inside eDVR. We'll come to that later. So let's get to hard disk first. Now, a DVR is just like the power hub of the CCTV. A DVR is just like the power hub of the CCTV. We have different types of DVR, and we recognize DVR by either by the MP they can carry or by the number of cameras they can carry. Hello? We recognize DVR by what? Hold on. Choma, how do we recognize DVR? Or we recognize DVR by the MP or number of channels they can what? Carry. Now, we have 4 channels DVR. A DVR that can carry maximum of maximum of 4 cameras is called 4-channel DVR. A DVR that can carry maximum of 8 camera is called what? So under DVR, we have DVR. We have 4-channel, 8-channel, 16-channel, and 32-channel. Four-channel DVR can only carry how many camera? Bessie. Can 8-channel DVR carry 11 camera? Why? Stand up and answer question, my friend. Good. Can 16-channel DVR carry 8 cameras? Gospel. Why yes? Good. The number of cameras that you want to install determine the type of DVR that you use. Hello. If I have a future plan to expand, that I now bought 4-channel does not mean that I must use 4 cameras. No. I can buy 4-channel DVR and use 1 camera. I can buy 4-channel DVR and use 2 camera. I can buy 4-channel DVR and use 3 camera. How do I now know the channel on a given DVR? Look at this DVR very well. If you look at this DVR very well, you will see the number of BNC connector points determine how many channel is the camera. Don't forget, some of them has audio in and out. Some of them have video out and audio out. So you look at what they wrote, like this one now. What is this? A out. A out means take out audio to somewhere. I can take it and put on the speaker. You understand? V out means video out. Take out the video and send it to somewhere. Maybe like your monitor. So that means this DVR will now have 1 video out, HDMI out, and VGA out. So I can connect this one to laptop, PC. I can connect this one to my TV. I can also connect this one to TV through AV. You understand? Through AV. So I just look for BNC to AV connector, like I link 2 of them. So now that means this camera, after I remove this and this, you look at it very well. You see where they write channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4, channel 5, channel 6, channel 7, channel 8. Priscilla, this DVR is how many channels? Clap for her. Bessie, if this DVR have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, how many channels is this DVR? Daniel, if this DVR have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, how many channels is this DVR? Do you have 11 channels? So that one is not realistic. I would have expected to say nothing like 11 channels. What you have is 4 channels. There's 64, but we stop at 32. Now, what about I have a customer that needs The camera is 63. The camera is 63, and I can only have 32 channels. What do I do? I have a customer that have 63 cameras, and what I have in the market is just 32 channels. That is the highest I'm having in the market. What will I do? Talk now. Somebody should talk. You get 232 channels anymore. I can even channel the view to different units. Maybe admin will be viewing one side, secretary will be viewing the other side. On that note, at least, because that 63 will be too much maybe for one person to view. So now this is DVR. Now just like every other electronic, a DVR also uses power, and the power that a DVR will use, the power that a DVR will use is DC. On that note, if I'm supplied 220 amps 220 volts AC supply, what do I do? The question will still go back to you. What do I do? Yes, use an adapter which has a rectifier circuit. Now to give a 12 volts. Now I want to ask another question. They supply me 24 volts DC. They supply me 24 volts DC and expect me to supply take to this DVR. What do I do? I'll go back to you. They supply me a 24 volts DC, and this component is using 12 volts DC. What should I do? No idea.
I think find a way to limit the amount of votes transmission.
So how do you limit it now? You cut it. Pablo, you cut some voltages out. So who have idea? Sit down. Who want to answer? Emma? Use a converter. There are circuits that we, when it take 24, it brings out a transformer does that. And it take 24 and give you 12 that you use. So now, also on this place, we have the HDMI out, VGA out. Then we have the audio. What is this? Audio in. Audio in. If you want to send in audio into it, you have it. Then some of them, this DVR, there are some of them that they are coaxial enabled, like audio coaxial. They have capacity of, when you send your audio into it, the audio will now carry, like the coaxial will carry the audio in. It will be able to process it. So those ones are called coaxial series. So that is why you see some of them that they will write it coaxial series. Look at it. Tubo AAG coaxial audio DVR. So that means you can carry your voice over the data. You understand? And so the voice will follow the data and it will be able to process it. This is the hub of CCTV, where all the activities of CCTV is being processed. Now, this DVR does not come with hard disk. Fine, I want to record my activities. I want to view what is happening in the environment. What if I'm not around? How do I now view it? That will take us to hard disk. Where is hard disk? That will take us to no hard disk. That will take us to hard disk. Now, hard disk, we have hard disks that are specifically for surveillance. You understand? Surveillance hard disk. those hard disk, if you put it on your computer, it will not work. They are meant for the DVR. And hard disk is one of the most fragile and sensitive equipment here. You don't dare allow it to fall. When e fall, I think that is why manager don't want to bring it. When e fall, it will not work well again. So always handle hard disk with extreme care. Don't just take hard disk and you hit it on the floor. Bam. Once you hit it like that, the next thing is it might not work again. Now, hard disk is made up of hard disk is made up of we have 500 gig, 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, 3 terabyte, 4 terabyte, and so on. This is hard disk. Now this hard disk, you open this DVR, there is a place for you to put. The same way this hard disk is also an electronic device that take power. So if you open the DVR, you will see where you will supply power to the hard disk, and you also see where the hard disk will transmit data also. So one side of this hard disk is for power, while the other one is also for data. Then the hard disk collect its power from the DVR. That is why sometimes when your power pack is not working well, it will not be able to drive the hard disk. If you put the hard disk, the system, the DVR will be telling you no hard disk, no external memory. Why? Because the power you are supplying to this hard disk is not okay for that, because this DVR is sharing power with this. It also give this one will collect some power to operate. So this is hard disk. Then those DVR that are eDVR, those DVR that are eDVR does not require a hard disk. They have an inbuilt SSD. So imagine saving us the stress that this our all these PTZ that we are installing. Imagine if they integrate SSD inside it, just like the one inside laptop, that I don't need to be talking of memory card. Or do you think it's not possible? It's possible now. The only thing is that it becomes more expensive. So now some DVR, eDVR, which is embedded DVR, has an inbuilt SSD. We know the meaning of SSD now. Hello, who know the meaning of SSD? Tell us, what is SSD? Solid state drive. Explain what it's all about to them.
Okay, so your normal regular has a roads and
Okay, speak, talk, let them hear.
traditional hard disk has a bit to meet their roads. And like this was when your solid state drive is made of electronic devices, more of electronic devices.
Did you understand this guy? Huh? Did you understand him? Huh? Abeg, explain again.
If your like this having to show us now, it has a small things like your plate, your cassette inside your plate and the bladder is so the solid state drive uses electronics, characters and electronics to work. That's the different things.
Speak the English. Speak the English that they will hear now. So now, as I was telling you before, the the DVR has an embedded hard disk. So at this stage, it's SSD that is inside. Now, what it does is that on its own, it recognizes human being. If you want to search the DVR and you want to search for woman, like for instance, you want to search for woman, you can click search for woman. All the things that the previous that you bring out is woman. If you want to search for vehicle, you can recognize it separately. So that is all about the DVR. Then after this DVR, then this DVR has a source of power I told you before. Then also this DVR has for you to bring in your data and other things. Then after that, the next component that we'll talk about when it comes to CCTV is your power supply. The next component that we want to talk about, we have been saying something like camera needs power, right? DVR needs power, everything needs power, but we cannot be carrying adapter up and down, carry adapter for this one, carry adapter for the other one, and carry adapter for another one. So for that, a single power unit that will now supply power straight to the whole thing. Now, I present to you the new power supply. Now, look at this. This, the same way we have 4 channels, 8 channel, 16 channel, that same way we have this. We have 4 channel power supply, 4 ways power supply. We have 8 ways power supply, 16 ways power supply. In fact, we used to have it like this: 4 ways power supply, 9 ways power supply, and 18 ways power supply. But this new one now is coming with 16, not 18. Now, if you install a camera that is 16 channel camera, I need how many ways power supply? Huh? 16 ways. Now, every of this power supply, this one now is how many? 16 ways. See how small it is. In those days, if you see 16 ways, very big. And so technology has made it to be. Now, this power supply, this is a power supply, but this power supply also needs a power. I don't know if you understand. It's a power supply, but it cannot generate power by itself. It cannot just start working by itself. It's a power supply, fine, but it needs what? Power to work. Now, which power does it need? Is it AC or DC? Oyibo? Is it AC or DC? It's you know. No idea. Choma? Oyibo? Oyibo Choma? Is it AC or DC? AC, clap for her. This T-plug, see where they plug it. You plug your normal AC here. Now this power has transformer and some other component inside that it will now convert it and bring it in form of DC for you. Every output here is 12 volts. Now you connect your power, camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, camera 4. This is power supply. When this power supply is not working, nothing, every other camera, none of the camera will work. So for instance, you get a site and they are telling you that the camera is not working. You test the camera, you test the power side of the camera, and you did not see power. The first place you check is this thing has this. Go and check whether the light on this one is on. There are some of them that uses fuse, but this one does not have that fuse. So if this one have issue, if this power supply have issue, definitely you will not have power. But this one now that doesn't have fuse, there are some of them. That means if one have issue, automatically the whole system will not work. You understand? So instead of me Okay, for instance, let me ask a question now. I have this power supply and the location of the camera is in Oweke roundabout, and I have to send power with my power cable down to Oweke roundabout. And in electrical, there's something they call voltage drop. As you are going, there will be a voltage drop. If I move 12 volts from this point, before I get to Oweke roundabout, it might be 3 volts and it will not be able to power the camera. In that case, what do I do? God's care. Huh? Now, you get to Oweke roundabout, there is no power there. The only place I have power. Okay, for instance now, Dee-Jovicx we are contracted to be viewing that roundabout to know when people beat traffic. And there is no source of power in Oweke roundabout. The only source of power here is in Dee-Jovicx. There is no source of power there. So what do we do?
And I don't get it, but what happens is voltage drop. And I think the only way to overcome it is when you use a different kind of cable.
Thicker cable, yes, clap for this guy. There is a type of cable that you use so thick that it will not drop. But because, sit down, because cable might be so expensive, what happen if I carry AC supply from here and I go down? When I go to that place and I use a small adapter to step down the voltage, is it not also good? It's also okay. So we have solved a lot of problem that is in that place. They'll just do the thing will not be working well, the camera is not working well, and the person that installed doesn't have that concept that there is a voltage drop. When you read the voltage is 8 volts. It cannot power the camera. I need up to like 12 volts to power camera. So always be mindful of your voltage when you work on camera. This is power supply. It gives power to the cameras. Sometimes some persons usually connect from here to feed their DVR, but guess what? DVR has a power pack that you can use. Then also, outside the power supply, then another component that is important is your cable, coaxial cable. Coaxial cable. This is the cable. Okay, let me give you an instance now. If I have my DVR, the DVR is inside my room. The power supply is inside my room. The cameras are outside. These things are not Bluetooth. Something must bring them together. It is the cable that bring everything together. This is the cable. Now, I told you before, this cable is called what? RJ what? Precious. What is this cable called? Hmm? No, don't worry. Obey him. What is this cable called? Why is it RJ59? This is RJ59. This is RJ59. Is this RJ59? Answer me now. Huh? This is just RJ59. Why are you making things difficult now? It's not RJ. It's R with power. Why do we say it's with power? Bessie, why do we say it's power? Huh? We clap for her. It's with power because it has power on it. So those ones that doesn't have power on it, what do they call them? Huh? Those ones that doesn't have power on it, what do they call them? Mhm. to show us a picture of how it looked like. Look at it. If I peel this is what is inside. This is the signal cable, while these ones are the power cable. Now, I think I have explained this thing before. Now, this is where I will put my power and I will send it to this place. You understand now? I put my power and send it. This is the power. I will send this to this power side of this. Then I will not send this one to where? To the DVR. Something must link them. Something must link them. Those things that link them is called connectors. Like this side doesn't need a connector to this end. Okay, there is already a connector attached to it. Then for this end to the camera, this side will go to the camera. This other side also will go to the DVR. We have two ends. One side for the camera, one side for the DVR and power. Is that clear now? Now this side that goes to the, at every end of the signal side, I need BNC. The side that is going to camera, I install BNC. The side that is going to DVR, I install BNC, put BNC on this thing. So now, if I have 8 channels camera to install, how many BNC do I need, Michael? If I have, huh? You say what? Amara, repeat the question for him. How many? I said you should repeat them when you have tell. Why did you tell answer? If I have 8 camera to install, I need how many BNC? I need how many power connector? So please, let's always be, that will lead us to another thing, BNC, another component that is important, BNC. What is BNC? I will always ask the meaning of BNC. Okay, it's not here. It's only okay that know the meaning. No? Huh? Uh-huh. Good. Now, how come about the name BNC, Miracle? How come about the name BNC?
Sir, I think all of that take signal, video signal.
Eh?
On the camera. Yeah.
Is that how come about the name? Hmm? How come about the name BNC?
I have no idea. Yeah, like it.
Who have idea? Who have idea? How come about the name BNC? Who have idea? Please. Pascal, how come about the name BNC? How come about the name BNC? Joma, you have answer? Brazil, you have answer? Emeka, you have answer? This is BNC. You have answer? I think that Tonto, you have answer? It's someone's name now. What is Miracle's name? Oluchi, Miracle, Samuel, Nwazone. So for instance, Samuel Nwazone, Oluchi, Miracle invented something like this. They don't know how to put the name together. They will just say M A R. They just combine, use an acronym to get it. So that name is somebody named the inventor of. So that is why people are not interested on the meaning, because it's just somebody's name. Can you give me an example of something that is somebody's name that they are calling in acronym? Acronym, sorry. Huh? Huh? Is that? Is that what? I'm interested on Chomazun. So Benz is somebody's name. No, Lazarus means luxury export to America. Lazarus is made by Toyota, so they just target luxury export to America, to US, sorry, luxury export to US. So now this is BNC. Now inside this BNC, look at this. Where is BNC here? This guy has already connected for us. So please, you can meet your team and seek for how they connect it. They will show you. You connect the BNC here. This is the BNC connected. Then also, the other side of it is the power. So you also connect the power to it. So that is BNC for you. BNC, at every point in time, the number of camera that you want to install, you double it to have the number of BNC you need. So I don't need to crack my, if I want to install 32 channels, 32 cameras, it means I need how many number of BNC? What is your name, sir? Yeah. How many numbers? Answer me. How many? 80. I want to install 32 cameras. How many BNC do I need? Bolanle. Huh? 10. These people are not following us. Clap for them. I come again. The number of camera that I want to use, I will double it to know the number of BNC I want to use. How many BNC do I need for 64 channel camera? You, yes. One 128. Clap for her now. It's correct. You're correct. It's correct. For 11 cameras, how many BNC do I need? Bolanle. Bolanle is not with us. Bolanle is not with us. Abeg, Where the fine manager sef? 50 naira collect am. Bessie, for 11 camera, how many BNC do I need? Good, clap for her. For 11 camera, how many power plug do I need? Michael? 11, clap for him. So that will lead us to power plug, otherwise known as power supply or power jack. Power plug, power supply, power jack. And oh no, not power supply, oh. Power plug, power connector, and power jack. Miracle. The first one is what? Bessie. Second one. Emeka, third one. All the same. Whether somebody come and tell you, give me power jack, give me power connector, give me power plug, they are all the same. Now, power supply is of two types. Power supply is of two types. We call male and female. Now, oh, power connector, sorry. This is the camera. This is the camera. For this camera to have power, I must supply power through this connector. In fact, even if I cut off this connector and connect it together, it will work. Oh. Now, this is a connector. This is a connector. This is the female connector. This is the male connector. Then, if I marry both of them together, you understand? Now, also, this is the BNC. This side is BNC. This side also BNC. It's also a male and female form. Then I get two of them together and lock. This camera is connected. Hello. Now after that, we look at the other end. Unplug this and face the other side. We now look at the other end. That end goes straight down to where? The DVR and the power supply. So now, please, where you want to use male connector, you use male connector. Where you want to use female connector, you use female connector. Don't interchange the two. And after you get to site, you are telling us that that this thing, they did not give you the real one. We are waiting for you to do your connection. I want to show us power connector. This is what? The first one is what? This one is what? Have you seen it? This one is what? Huh? Huh? This one is what? This one is what? Good. This one comes with the camera. This one always follow the camera. But if, for instance, the camera is carrying this one, meaning you will buy this one. You understand? If the camera is carrying this, you need this one to marry both of them for you to connect. This is a connector and it's very very cheap. In fact, with BNC they are the cheapest that you use. Hello. Now that is power supply. That is a power connector. I mean, also when you want to install a camera, something is very important. Every of this camera has, I cannot take this camera and I want to install and I put it here and start using my hammer and maybe drilling. I might mistakenly use hammer to hit this thing. There is a template inside this. You remove the template. This is the template. It's attached to the camera. You remove the template. Then when you remove the template, you take the template to the wall. It has a sticker. I think I will remove this because of this. Put it. I drill here, and drill here. If I finish, I bring in my camera. I install my camera. Perfect. So you don't need to be using maybe you put marker, put this, put this. This template can do it for you. Hello. This template can do it for you. When you are done, you just put your camera, then it will scroll in because the template, every camera has its own template. Did you understand now? Every camera have its own template. Now it's high time we start working like professionals instead of working like street drivers. So always make use of the template. Very important. Then install the camera. The first thing that you install sef is the camera, right? Just install your camera strategically, run the cable, take it down to the DVR, then put your trunk in properly so that it will be neat. Make sure that your work is very very neat. You know we love neatness. Make sure that the work is very very neat. Then you line it up. All the no cable should be exposed, that don't show any cable. All the cable must be properly trunk down to the power to the DVR. Where you need to use flexible pipe, you use flexible pipe to avoid the exposure of cable. Then another thing that is not here, somebody just entered there. Another thing that is not here, there's something I did not mention here. Who can tell me? Among all these components that we need, something is missing. Who have idea? Television. We need the viewing point, which is the monitor, display unit. For us to view it, we need a display unit. So that display unit, that is where we now view our cameras. Then for me to also connect to the display unit, I need to use either HDMI cable or VGA cable or AV cable. So popularly, normally, what you use is HDMI cable. That is the common one. So if you look at this DVR, there's a place for you to socket in your HDMI cable. You now take the cable straight down to your TV, and on your TV you enable that HDMI. From there you now have access to the DVR. Then with that you are good to go. If you put all these things together, you see that it will come up. Now I have this. Which side is this one going? Michael, which side? Which side is this one going? This place. Which side is it going? Clap for him now. Gospel, which side is this one going? Camera. Clap for him. Oyo, which side is this one going? Huh? Which side is this one going? Clap, okay. Priscilla, which side is this one going? The DVR, clap for her now. I book this man. Book am 550 naira. Which side is this one going? I'm looking for somebody that will pay me money. Which side is this one? Choma, which side is this one going? Book am. I'm looking for who will pay me. Another person. Bolale, which side is this one going? Divya, Buka. What is your name? Huh? Jessica. No, I will leave you for today. You're a newcomer. You said camera, book him another 15 naira. That is 100 naira. Book guy. So who will help them? Who will help them? Okay, huh? My Choma is active. Oh yeah. Good, clap for her. If I thought you are booker before, cancel 15 naira from her booking. She's hot today. She has gone to the verge. So that is all about it. Now, I want to also ask, which side is this one going? Mercy, which side is this one going? Which side is this one going? This one or not this one? This one. This one. What is your problem now? Which side of the installation is this one going? Just say you don't know, you pay your 50 naira.
Sorry, the DVR.
Yeah, she fell it to 50 naira. Which side is this one going, Oyibo? BNC. It will go through the BNC to where? Fine, BNC will be connected. No. Book him. Oh yeah, Priscilla. Which side is this one going? I just want our name to enter that list.
So that our like.
Clap for her. Which side is this one going? Good. Clap for him. Finish. Those are the things. Then I'll come back again with another one. I have this. This is channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4, channel 5, channel 6. This is channel 1. Where is channel 1 in my installation? Gospel. Huh? Camera 1. Clap for him. The same way. Camera 2, camera 3. Who is expecting that I will ask the same question? Camera 4, camera 5, camera 6. Now, I have A out. A out means audio out. Where is A out going? Daniel.
So where you want to let me connect something.
To speaker, clap for him. I have V out. Where will V out go? Ewele. 50 naira. Oh yeah, nah. Define. Fine manager, yeah. Collect on 50. But Michael, I just want to generate like 2,000 this morning. So. Hmm.
Like what does it
Okay, V for video.
Yeah, it's going to be monitor.
Clap for him. Now I have the HDMI. Where will this HDMI go, Bolanle?
Like you mean
I had the HDMI here. That is what I mean. Where will this HDMI go? As in, I will not connect HDMI connector. Where will I take the HDMI connector to? Inside the VR again. That it will return to here. From here now to where?
from here.
Huh? To camera. Collect the fine. Another person. Michael. Somebody is there. Michael. Where will this one go? The HDMI, where will it go? Clap for him. I have VGA here. Where will this VGA go, Ibo? Clap for him. So what is this? I have audio in. Where? What is coming here? The audio in. Ibo. Hmm? Stand up now. If you have a question, stand up or you pay fine self.
Audio.
You are the one that your mama brought here when you want to do right, Javi. It's not in market. The audio, where? Where is audio? Where will I get? Which audio is coming here? Okay, speaker. The camera mic. If you ever install mic somewhere and you want to be monitoring the audio, you bring in the audio here. Clap for all of yourself. Now, finally, there is a DC in. DC in. However, this DC in. What is coming in here?
Smart.
Good. The adapter will come in here. Clap for him now. So that is all you need to know about CCTV installation. I want to entertain question this morning. After that, I ask you my own. Please, I need questions. So. Who is asking? Go ahead.
Please audio in. how do they connect it? Is the camera coming with three cables?
Where's that camera that you got? Where you here one? Show him. And you have removed the head. The camera will come with three cables. Eh? The BNC, the power, and the audio. So, okay, you have not. I brought it out. You were not here that time. I will tell him. Huh? Is it? Tell him now.
That's three cables. One is for one is for power.
Simple. So you connect the one side for power to power, side for speaker to speaker, and so on. So I think that is all. Then I have my question. If there is no question again, we proceed to my own now. I have 30 questions. I go up to 30. Huh? Huh?
What do you use this PoE for? This PoE.
It's for IP. When we are doing IP, PoE means what? Power over internet. Just the same way we are talking about voice over data, right? So PoE is used when you are doing IP. So our next class, this class concentrate mostly on HD camera. More question, please. I thought Frank want to ask question. No? So I have 30 questions to ask us this morning, and we know the rules now. Maybe we know the rules. You fail my question, you pay me 15 naira. Huh? We know the rules, Abi. How many of us have failed question while the class was going on? So be ready. If you're able to answer your own, you cancel what you are owing. But if you cannot answer, we add 15 naira to it, to what you are owing before. So let's get ready while I pull out the question for us. Now, question number one. We follow from the front, and the more we go, the harder it becomes. We are aware now, so that next time we will struggle to be at the front. Question one. Should I display the question?
Yes.
Eh? Eh? Should I display the question? Question number one. Please, as you get to your turn, you stand up. Just the same way we do it. What does CCTV stand for? A.
And television.
Closed circuit and television.
Closed circuit television.
Clap for him. Got it. Question number two. Which of the following is a key advantage of CCTV? A. Unlimited signal transmission range. B. Please note, I can only read once. B. Enhanced security monitoring. C. Lower installation cost than all system. D. Require no electricity. Did you get it? Hmm? Did you get it? Did you get it? Okay, maybe because and now let everybody be conscious of it. I want to read it back again. I want to read it back again so that he will understand. Hold on. Now. Please, after this time, I might not be going through it 2 times again. Number 2, the main advantage of HD CCTV over traditional analog is this, is dash. I've changed it on. The main advantage of HD CCTV over traditional analog is dash. A, clearer image with higher resolution. B, no cable needed. C, no need for DVR. D, lower storage required. A, clap for him. A common HD CCTV resolution is A 240p, B 480p, C 720/1080p and above. D 144p. Correct, clap for him. 1080, that is the common, that is 2MP and above. Which of the following is not a typical HD CCTV technology? Which of the following is not a typical HD CCTV technology? A, HDCVI. B, HDTVI. C, AHD. D, USB HD. Okay, I go back. Which of the following is not a typical HD CCTV technology? A, CVI. B, TVI. C, AHD. D, USB HD. Knock am off. Go and sit down. Fail. The answer is D, USB now. When you talk of CCTV, what you see is CVI, TVI, AHD. So nothing like USB. Question number 5. HD CCTV is most useful in A, security and surveillance, B, cooking, C, entertainment, D, air conditioning. A, clap for him. Which DVR is required for HD CCTV camera? A, IP. B, HD. C, USB. D, wireless. Clap for him. I don't want people to pay fine. That's why I choose small question. The primary storage device used in HD CCTV is called dash. A, flash drive. B, surveillance rated HDD. C, SSD only. D, CD/DVD. The primary storage device used in HD CCTV is A, flash drive. B, surveillance rated HDD. C, SSD only. D, CD/DVD. You fail out. Book this guy. Surveillance rated HDD. Hard drive. HDD. Hard drive means HDD. HDD means hard drive. That is how I put the surveillance. What type of cable is commonly used for HD CCTV transmission? A, HDMI. B, RG59 coaxial cable. C, Cat5. D, fiber optics. B, clap for this guy. And this is the first time that this guy is in a class like this. So clap for him again. Question number 10. And this guy will fail this. So. Which component supply power to HD CCTV camera? A, hard disk. B, power supply unit. D, power connector. C, power connector. C, DVR. E, monitor. Don't fail out. It's power supply now. Book am, book am. Question number 3, that is the technology. 11. HDCVI stands for A. High definition composite video interface. B. High digital camera visual integration. C. High data cable video interchange. D. High distance camera video input. I didn't tell you to go to the back. C. Fail. The answer is high definition composite video interface. I know I did not teach it. Copper answer am now. Question number 12. HDTVI technology was developed by A. Hikvision, B. Dahua, C. Samsung, D. Sony. Call for this guy. Hikvision, they are the leading company in this business. Question 13, I pray it hard though. AHD in CCTV stand for AHD. AHD in CCTV. What is the full meaning of AHD in CCTV? A. Analog high definition. B. Advanced hard drive. C. Analog high distance. D. Automated HD display. Clap for him. Please, the AHD you are seeing means, you know, we are talking about HD camera. Sometimes they write AHD camera. That A attached to HD camera is called analog. HD CCTV video compression is usually done with HD CCTV video compression is usually done with A. H.264/H.265 codes. B. MP3. C. AVI only. D. PDF. I'm not the one that choose it for you. Nature choose it. HD CCTV video compression. Please, we will learn from this. HD CCTV video compression. I will skip this question for you and I will give you answer. The answer is A. If you have ever logged into this camera, you see where they put H.264. So that is what does it. Then I give you 15. What is the typical transmission distance of HD CCTV over coaxial without booster? 30 meter. B. 100 meter. C. 300 to 500 meter. D. Unlimited. You are supposed to know this answer. I swear. It's related to your sales. D. Unlimited. Fail. The answer is C. 300. Your cable is always in 300 meter. No? Even that 300 that you usually hear is enough for you to give this thing. So now, question 16. The first step in HD CCTV installation is usually A. Connecting DVR to monitor. B. Mounting the cameras. C. Installing HDD in DVR. D. Connecting power supply. I said it while I was teaching. A. Clap for her. Connecting. The first thing you do is to connect camera. Is it on? Clean it. She's working now. She will remove 50 from the money. That is it now. She will remove 50. That is the game. Question number 17. For outdoor, question number 17, stand up. For outdoor HD camera, which rating is important? For outdoor HD camera, which rating is important? For outdoor underline. A. IP66 weather proof. B. USB. C. HDMI. D. RJ11. Oh, yeah, 50 pa. B. You don't feel The answer is A. Weatherproof. I usually talk about IP66 here now. Add-on. Now 18. Which feature ensure HD CCTV capture image at night? Which feature ensure HD CCTV capture image at night? A. Infrared IR. B. VGA connection. C. HDMI splitter. Huh? What? What is this? Which features ensure CCTV capture image at night? A. Infrared. B. VGA connection. C. HDMI splitter. Fail. The answer is A. Infrared. 50 bar. Which device? Question number 19. Which device is needed for remote access of the HD CCTV footage? A. UPS. B. Internet enabled DVR. C. HDMI switch. D. Voltage protector. Fail. Collect the money now. Is internet enabled now? You don't know the meaning of remote. That is the problem. You don't know the meaning of remote. Remote is when you are not in that location. Hello? Your remote that you use at home, why do they call it remote? Can somebody, Miracle, why do you call that thing that you used to on your TV remote?
Yes, you are not.
Huh?
If you are far from TV, I say on it or not.
Now, if you are in Abuja, will you on your TV?
Yes.
Because you because you can on your TV without pressing the push button on the TV. That thing that you are doing it remotely. So you can be in Abuja and on your TV to on. Depends on the what you are using to operate. All the smart system it will on. You can be at your seated position in your room at your comfort zone. You press your remote, your TV will on. That is why they call it remote access. That remote is a short form. Remote access. Please, one house. Which question did I stop? Question number 20. What is the purpose of UPS in CCTV installation? A. Store video file. B. Provide power backup. C. Enhance resolution. D. Replace DVR. What is C? Huh? Enhance resolution. What is UPS? So you just answer without knowing the meaning. Who has the idea? What is UPS? Time. So what is the answer to that question? B. Clap for him. Cancel this guy if he's saying cancel 15 naira. Question number 21. Michael don't know anything. No. On your own. Excuse me. On your own, next time, you always sit at the front here. Next time. UPS means uninterrupted power supply. You should know what UPS is all about now. Why is CCTV preferred in a bank? A. Provide clearer identification of faces and activities. B. Cheaper cable. C. Lower resolution for faster streaming. D. Work without storage. A. Clap for him. In a traffic monitoring, CCTV is used to A. Play entertainment. B. Capture license plate number. C. Control light directly. D. Reduce car noise. B. Clap for him. In a traffic management, we use CCTV to capture plate numbers. You understand? So that is what, if you watch some of the traffic, especially if you have ever traveled to Lagos, Port Harcourt, you see traffic, you see where they put the camera. The camera will be pointing straight to your plate number. It will capture plate number and automatically store it on the database. So at every point in time, if you beat the traffic and go, they will use your plate to trace you. So that was what they do in abroad. It automatically store your plate number. Now also, it can be designed in such a way that when you beat the traffic, it automatically senses the plate number and send a fine to the database. I don't know if you understand. Now, for instance, the control system said at this point you are supposed to be waiting, and that point that you are supposed to wait, you now cross and beat the traffic. The camera will capture the plate number and automatically send it to the billing unit. The day will now convert to either dollars, pounds, or whatever, naira. And before you get home, they will send you a mail on how much you pay, because that your plate number is automatically registered to your data base. So but one day we will get there. Say amen now. So now next question. CCTV in school is mainly for A. Student surveillance and safety. B. Teaching aids. C. Sport coverage. D. Music practice. A. Clap for him. 24. Which industry use HD CCTV for production line monitoring? A. Manufacturing. B. Catering. C. Farming. D. Fishing. Clap for him. I was expecting him to fail this one. 25. Law enforcement prefer HD CCTV because A. High clarity evidence for investigation. B. Requires no cable. C. It is free of cost. D. It runs without electricity. A. Clap for him. Admin, how often should HD CCTV lenses be cleaned? A. Every 6 to 12 months or as required. B. Every 10 years. C. Never. D. Daily only. It's a lie. How can you? Is A. Clap for her, because this question was in our last class. How can you be cleaning camera? It's not daily. Did you say A? I thought you said daily only. The D. Hold on now. No, it's a lie. No, Admin has lied. No, what no point for contest. I'll give him another question. What I heard, excuse me, hello. What I heard is daily. Okay, let's go by another question now. Which check is important for CCTV maintenance? A. HDD head status. B. Cable joint. C. Camera alignment. D. All of the above. A. HDD head status. B. Cable joint. C. Camera alignment. D. All of the above. Clap for him. Then, last person. A common problem. I need money now. A common problem with AD CCTV installation is A. Image blurring due to poor focus or cable quality. This question, last week question. B. No need for DVR. C. Unlimited storage. D. Auto repair system. A common problem with AD with CCTV installation is A. Image blurring due to poor focus or cable quality. B. No need for DVR. C. Unlimited storage. D. Auto repair system. You just come collect 15 naira fine. Oya, be fast with it. Hey, clap for him. So, thank you all very much for coming. Thank you for making it. Please, let's always endeavor to go through our